I'm Kevin Duggan, and I'm a certified professional dog trainer. I help build positive relationships between humans and their canine companions. I do this by focusing on communication and rewarding the behaviors that we want our dogs to do. I do this because I love working with dogs and helping them fit happily into their homes. Hey guys, Kevin Duggan with All Dogs Go to Kevin here. We have Dante with us, who's back behind me. Today we're going to be talking about how to get our dogs to walk on a loose leash. Now this is one of the biggest problems that people have, is dogs that pull. So let's talk about how to fix it, right? So rule number one that I have is never, and I mean never ever, allow the dog to move forward when there's tension on the line. Now what I mean is, if the dog's trying to pull in a direction and that leash is tight, they cannot move any further in that direction. So the punishment that I use is I go the opposite way. And what that means is basically, if the dog wants to go in a direction, well, he's not going to go that way if he pulls. Because if I let him pull in that direction, I'm reinforcing the behavior. Good boy, good boy. So if he starts to pull, I have an option to plant my feet. I can also go the opposite way. So say he started to pull that way, I'm going to say, nope, we're going to go this way. Good boy, good boy. So now that I've hit the wall here, we're limited on room. So now that I've hit a wall, I'm going to invite him to go the other way. I don't want that to be a punishment. I want it to be just an invitation. Hey, Dante, come on, good boy. Dante. I'm using the attention work too. Good boy, good boy. Nope, so right there he started to pull. That's where I'm gonna say no as my verbal marker, and I'm gonna punish him by going the opposite way. The reason why this is considered punishment is because if he wants to go that way, too bad, buddy, you can't go that way if you pull. In fact, you're gonna go further away from the way you wanna go if you pull. So think of it that way. Let's talk about how we can enjoy a nice, comfortable stroll with our dog. And what I mean by that is that there's no tension on the leash. It is strictly a loose leash. If our dog starts to pull, our job is to either turn around and or plant our feet. I'm a big fan of the turnaround method because if our dog starts to pull, what we're saying is, sorry bud, you gotta go the opposite way. Let's go, good boy, Dante, good boy. So right there, he started to veer off. I used my attention work. Come on buddy, good boy, Dante, good boy. So if he starts to lose focus on the task at hand, what I'm doing, let's go bud, good boy, Dante. Good boy. So I'm using my attention work that we worked on. Dante, hey, there you are. So I'm using that attention work that we talked about in the prior videos to our advantage. So if he starts to do something like that, I can say, Dante, good boy. I get really excited about it. So that way he'll really look at me. So once again, we want to shoot for small increments of success too. So if I can get 15 feet with him on a loose leash and me rewarding him, that's absolutely perfect. So I have a reward in my hand. I'm going to keep it out of sight because I don't want him to get in the head. I don't want him to see it and think, okay, I'm going to do it because there's a reward there. I'm strictly having it in my hand because it's easier to transfer to him. Let's go, bud. Dante, good boy. Good boy, yes. So I'll reward him for that. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Now he's got a ball. That's a reward to him. That's fine. Good boy. And I can use the ball as a reward if I want to. Good boy, buddy. So if he walks on a loose leash, good boy, good boy, good boy, okay. So you can use the ball or a toy as a reward as well. Focus a lot on the rewards though, because by rewarding him, we're reinforcing the behavior. By reinforcing the behavior, we're making it very likely that he's going to do the behavior again. Notice, he's like I said, he could be a very strong dog. Good boy, yes. Take this instead. Good boy. So he'd rather use the ball, which is perfectly fine. So I will use the ball. And I'll try to keep it out of sight. Good boy. Good boy. He knows I have it. He's not an idiot. Good boy. This way. Good boy. But look at the behavior we're building right now. This is the repetition we want, is this. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. So that's how you can start to incorporate with toys as well. But basically get a high value reward for the dog and use it to your advantage basically. Good boy, bud. This way. He can carry it with him. I don't care what he does with it as long as he's doing the right thing. And as you can see, come on, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Dante, this way. Yes. And then you can start to incorporate off-leash work. Good boy. Patience and consistency are absolute keys to forming this behavior. If you're in a rush, you're not going to have much success. Remember to take a lot of deep breaths, stay very patient, like I said, and very consistent, and you will start to see some results. Thanks for tuning in. Those are some tips on how to accomplish a loose leash walk with your dog. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as also please give some comments below and let me know what you thought about this. Also, one other thing, go over to my Facebook page and give it a like for more information and tips. Thank you very much and see you next time.